Okay. Since we didn't have a homework for the Monday's class, let's start explaining the today's first assignment. Sorry. You just need to find a website that you want to get ideas from. You want to learn from when you are developing your final project. For example, if you are designing a cooking website, find other well designed cooking sites. Or if you are making a portfolio page for your artworks, find other people's portfolio with similar works. And if you are making a web based online game design, wow, find other games similar to your ideas. And after you find it, count the pages and buttons. Simple. Well, not literally. Let me show you an example um, with my ugly homework I did in my first semester at design school a few years back. I guess I chose Manga Rock smartphone application back then. For your case, it should be a website. Okay, so I took a screenshot in every step I took, how I interacted with the app in one flow, and that's called user flow. First, I click the icon and you see a loading page or start screen. Okay, try clicking all the three buttons. Okay, first let me prepare my pen so that I can draw on it. Okay, the screen page. Start screen, loading page. Okay, then I tried clicking all the three buttons, all featured and latest. Okay, I chose one manga from it, from the latest screen, and clicked the info to see if the manga is fun or not. And then I saw the list of the chapters, list of the chap. Where am I? Okay, to see I to see if the manga is too long or to read, and start reading it. From the first page, I saw these annoying advertisements you see when you use free apps. Okay, from the manga page, you can scroll up and down, and okay, for you close it with the close button and add it to the favorites in case I don't remember the title of the manga when I open the app later. Okay, you can see the resume button here. You can see the resume button, and also you can see the process here to how much you read the manga. Okay, these kind of things. So this is a user flow, like me user experiencing a certain program or app or website in one flow, like from the start and to the end, like this. So you guys have to, for the homework, you guys have to choose one website that you want to get ideas from, that, and also that the chosen website should be similar to your final project, so that you can learn from that that specific website in design wise, also in function wise. So that's why I told you to see the screens and the buttons, how many interactions you can interact with that certain app. So the goal of this homework is, at the end of this kind of work I've done, you should be thinking, Oh my god, I need to design and program at least 27 pages? That means there should be about at least 30 HTML, 30 CSS pages, and so much of JavaScript or jQuery functions. Oh my god, I need to start doing my project like right now. This thought is the main goal of this homework, okay? It's not about counting literal buttons and literal screens. It's about understanding how one simple website can have um, like many screens and buttons and interactions, and you have to think lots of things. Okay, let me go to the next page. I know you've covered. Let's see if I'm recording. Yes, I am recording. Okay. I know you're covered these subjects in your freshman year, but I thought it's better us to review these important keywords again. You know, you've got to have an answer if your IM or PT friends ask these questions from you, right? CS students? Okay, let's start. Guys, what is internet? Hmm? It is a technical infrastructure with a physical build. Physical build. It's a real machines that you can hold on. It is a network of computers that communicate all together. Okay, the accurate descriptions are first, Internet is a globally connected network system that uses TCP/IP to transmit data via various types of media. Secondly, Internet is a network of networks in which users at one computer can, if they have permission, get information from other computers. Okay. Next is what is web and what www stands for. Do you have the answer? Of course, I know you know it, right? It stands for World Wide Web, www. Okay, for the web, it is not physical, like you can't touch it. It is a service or all files all over the internet that you can see on screen but not hold on to. Okay, the official description is for web is a system of interlinked hypertext documents accessed through the internet. It enables the retrieval and display of text and media to your computer. Okay, the second is web is all the resources and users on the internet that using the hypertext transfer protocol HTTP. Okay. Okay, what is browser? You know, right? Oh, it is a software that is used to browse the files stored on the internet, right? A software that lets us connect with the internet. Browser is a computer program with graphical user interface for displaying HTML files used to navigate the World Wide Web. Okay, and finally, what is website? Simple, it is a set of related web pages located under a single domain name, like www.google.com. Okay, google.com is lots of files. Anyways, so in this class, you are making a web page with texts, photos, illustrations, and animations. Okay, whoa. Let's see, same explanation with images, shall we? We have you here, client PC or tablet or phone, browsing on the internet. You are actually looking at the copy of the website through a software called browser that downloaded the files for you from the server here. Website data will go through these devices physically at the same time through these ruled protocol virtually. So your requested information by clicking a button will go through wired or wireless to the router and to the modem that gets the internet connection from the ISP through the curly telephone line. ISP is like Unitel or Mobinet that has the official connection to the world's internet. And finally, the request will go to the web server. Okay. That this web server has the real files of the website we see on the browser. Okay, and it sends back to you as a response the copy of the website page through these devices back again. Okay, to your computer, laptop, tablet, phone, anything. Okay, virtually all the files go through TCP/IP transmission control protocol, internet protocol. These are like a law, set of rules how data should be transmitted, to put it simply. Okay, as for web hosting, you upload your static website files to DNS, domain name service, with unique IP addresses. And that is web hosting. Okay, as for some of the illustration throughout this lesson, like this page here, I designed them myself, so there should be some teeny tiny or bigger mistakes. So if you find some wrong information, correct me please. You will get extra point. No kidding. Okay, to make a usable and useful but also very cool website, we need to cover these, or at least some of them in this class. Since we have only one semester and it is really a whole big field of study, you have got to study and practice on your own for your future's sake. I will help you and guide you by giving you lots of homework. You can hate me. Okay, I'm okay, as long as you learn something. Okay, first, a two-part is mostly studying the principles before the midterm. User experience designing, this UX, you can say it is about planning and building the skeleton and bone of your final project. To say it again, if you think website as a human being, designing UX is like designing the shape and positioning of the bones and skeleton of a human. So, to find out the positions and joints of the bones of your design, we need to know and learn about interaction design, wireframe, user research, information architecture, scenarios, persona, and prototyping. The next part, user interface. Okay, user interface is, you can say, it is the muscles and fat and skin added to the bone to your design. As you can see, it is about visual design, layout, typography, color coding, branding, and content preparation. The third is, after we learn some principles and do planning and sketches, we have to implement your design with design tools. Photoshop, photo editing, Illustrator for vector illustrations, some simple animations with sound and graphics with After Effects possibly. Okay, this is where you need to install and learn on your own from the internet with full of free lessons. Okay, lastly, we will make our static website design into more dynamic with some coding. Make it alive, moving. Okay. Let me pause the video just for a few seconds. Okay. Now, let's see. Same explanation of UX and UI with a little bit of images. Oh, where's my mouse? Okay. UX means the first one, interaction design. As you can see, it is for understanding how people would interact with a certain design, and the next is wireframe and prototypes, and that is for understanding how the design might look like or function when implemented. And then next, information architect. It is for understanding the hierarchy of the information content of the website. Next, user research and analysis is for understanding users' need, their pain points when using the product, to find some errors and bugs to fix before start building the real product. And scenarios are for understanding the steps the user might expect or want when completing a task, a certain goal, like for example, purchasing shoes from a shopping website. Okay, as for a user interface, UI, visual design. It is to understand what people would want to see visually. Color coding and scheming is understanding what color goes well with what. Color symbolism, like red color is for danger, cancel button, or passion or power. Okay, graphic design rules and principles are contrast of size, color, importance of white space, grid system, etc. Layout designing is mostly focuses on understanding the hierarchy of the elements laid out on the design, and typography is for understanding what kind of text style that users want to see and expect. Also, text style that symbolizes old or modern feeling or scary or cute. Okay, this is your next bonus point homework here. There is no right or wrong answer here because everyone is puzzled. Um, okay, what I want you to do is try and research or study each option A and B and C, and give each option a thought and explain your personal thoughts. I mean, your thoughts, not a sentence from the internet. Write your thought on all the three choices A, B, and C and choose one. Say why you chose that one as the right answer. As I said, this homework has no absolute correct answer, so I will give you extra point depending on your sincereness. Extra point will for the for this homework is 3 points. It's lots of point, guys. Like if you get 77C and you have this plus 3 points, and your grade will be 80B for you. What a lifesaver. Okay. Um, we will have a look at wireframe and some basic steps of UX designing today. You do remember the design thinking process, which can be applied to any design projects, right? First you find the problem that people are struggling with, and you define the problem. Like, oh, okay, this is the problem, and then you draw and get ideas and sketches of the final design that solves the problem, and you prototype it, and then test it and going on. Remember? Okay. Oh, and of course, design thinking applies to user experience and user interface designing. Let's go through the bottom blue UX part first. Okay, first you make the flow chart of your data contents that your website is going to hold. For example, MIU site that has, uh, for example, MIU site has this, as you know. If you mouse over this menu About button, you get the choice of 3 other pages: President's Office, Goal, and About Us. Okay, if you look at this sample website flowchart at the bottom, you have homepage here. And from that page, you can access to 5 big menus, 5 big pages, and go on and on. So you can Google and read more on this flowcharts when you make your own for your own project. Okay, you don't have to draw on computer. You can use traditional pen and paper and take a picture of it, upload it to the classroom. Okay, and then next step is to make a wireframe. Well, wireframe is a pretty simple sketching process, but it requires lots of thinking and redoing it. Though here is an example. As you can see here, you draw your images like this. Buttons, buttons are like here, like this. The wireframe is a blueprint of the whole product, whole website project of website product. If you think of website as a human again, wireframe is the bones of the design. It is a structure of a website made with simple blocks. Okay, difference. Okay, anyways, you should place all text lines and element boxes in the proper way based on your UX research. Okay, now here comes the UX research. Research should be done before, in the middle, and after these 2 flowchart joins and wireframe the bones step. Your previous assignments are part of the research, though. You have decided what you want to do for the target users, right? Okay, research more on the topic while you are doing these homeworks. Flowchart and wireframe of your design. And your this flowchart here has many names that you can Google when you are drawing your website. Where is it? Oh, here. Okay, when you are Googling it, you can research for sitemap, website information architecture, website structure, web activity diagram, and of course web flowchart. You find similar or you can find similar ones to your planned design and study and copy some of them from when you are making yours. Okay, final slide for today's class. As I said, UX is about making a design by understanding the people's psychology, right? Remember? Okay, let's have a look at this example. You are buying sneakers from a shopping website. Let's see the good and bad example here. The first good ones are green, of course, and bad ones are this red one. First good example. The interface, the website shows just sold out. And this will give a sense that users might think, like if you don't pick a product soon, you might lose all offers. So people will hurry up. The bad example of this is not available. So people would think, what? Since when? You don't have to show this if you can't explain why. Next is bought 10 times today. So users will think, oh wow, this product has it is in high demand for it. So people will hurry up and buy it. The bad one example would be high demand today. So how high? Okay, and the good example is 3 more left. 3 more shoes left. So okay, I should hurry up. And the bad example would be last pieces. Last 3, last 100. it's not clear. The final example would be the offer expires in 3 hours. So you users will think, okay, no time to waste, and you buy the shoes. The bad example is offer expires soon. So how soon? I guess I should buy this soon. Okay. So obviously the red one is made with a designer who didn't do the user research properly. So make some research when you are making yours. So your homework was, as I explained in the previous slide, flowchart and wireframe of your final project. Google and learn more about them online. Get references, get ideas. Okay, see you in the next class.